Good morning, fellow traders. Bubba here. It's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Tuesday, December the 1st, 2020. I hope everybody had a great night last night. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, well, let's check and see where we left off with the market yesterday. So November finished with a pretty much a record month on the Dow. I mean, we hit all fresh all-time highs. SPX, I mean, amazing, right? So despite all the elections not being finalized, corona cases increasing, the works. Pretty close to all-time highs right here, right? So it ended up being a good month. It was a good month in the group, so that was nice too. But inside month up here, and we're over the upper Bollinger Bands. Weekly chart a little bit tight right here, right? So we had this doji sandwich looking potential, and we just kind of were consolidating in this range since we hit all-time highs that week. Inside week started to take it up there, then an inside week so far this week, right? But it's looking bullish, right? We had that impulsive move up, right? ABC wave 2, 1, 2. It looks like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 here off the top of the corrective channel on the 8 EMA. And I think we're getting some nice follow through the upside on that here going into today. So again, just general bullishness on that. Let's take a look at the SPY here and just see what it's looking like here this morning. Yep, still holding the upward trend line from overnight. Very, very bullish. S&P futures about 6 points from all-time highs. It's cleared the major signal zones here overnight, so it seems to be holding that right now. Really, the big levels right now are the geometric lines. We have a few fresh zones from overnight here, and you can see just just going to see how those hold throughout the day. In the meantime, after that, it's price discovery, so we'll see where we go from there. But we've been bullish on it, and our wave count was good since we broke out of the corrective channel. So nice stuff there. As for the MES, obviously, just going to the big level is the overnight trend line. Right, so we just want, or the overnight geometric line, which really corresponds with the trend line as well. So just only concern is, right, this could be a shoulder, a head, and a potential shoulder for a sideways head and shoulder. So if it does break down, right, we could see some impulsive downside action, but that probably not be fine. Even though Powell talks at 10 o'clock today, and we might see a little bit of irritable Powell syndrome, so a little bit of caution there. Let's take a look at the Qs and see how they're looking here this morning. So Qs could possibly be bull flagging going into the open. They finally broke above that ascending triangle, so some nice moves there. IWM pushed their way up here into the larger triangle that broke down yesterday. So let's see how it holds. Looks a little bit sketchy, but pretty interesting stuff there. The XLF, big gap up this morning. Actually, kind of interesting. I was going back through, and there was some JP Morgan call activity hit like 15 seconds before the close. I wonder if they knew anything on that. Anyway, big gap up there this morning on these. So cool stuff there. So let's take a look at Apple this morning and see how it's looking. So Apple doing pretty well too. Had a huge day yesterday and it's getting a little bit of follow. We expected a little bit of follow through the upside just on yesterday's strong candle. I mean, just had a good day yesterday. Kind of a nasty upper shadow at the close. So I really want to see the price action today and see how it holds. If we gap up and we gap and go and get over the pre-market highs, Apple could be hot again today. Otherwise, we'll look and see if it gives a pause day. It might kind of sit around for a couple days, but I do want to see some strength getting out of that macro triangle on the daily chart. Tesla. So Tesla again. Rough day yesterday, right? So bearish engulfing candle on the daily chart, but wouldn't it be like Tesla to have some news come out that reminding everybody they're going on the S&P 500, and so this thing just bounced like over almost like 30 points within a few minutes. So we're gonna keep an eye on this one, see if we can push again up to all-time highs. So definitely gonna be on the radar today. So good stuff there. Other than that, guys, that's all for this morning for the public feed. I'm going to go through about like 7 or 8 more stocks, and then also some of the fresh ones that Algo 382 that Paul provided with some nice wave counts on there too. So I'm going to get to that right now. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to get more in-depth video coverage on the stocks or setups that are on our radar, be sure to join our group or subscribe to the Bubba Report for more morning analysis. The Bubble Report includes S&P 500 review, also a market profile game plan on the S&P futures, sector updates, gappers, orbs, unusual option activity, economic calendar, and we also have Elliott wave counts that are on our radar made by Algo 382. Be sure to click the link at the end of this video to subscribe today.